Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jenica Temple. I'm very happy to have you here. So today I'll be showing you all how to achieve a flawless foundation application and also how to contour the face, especially on a dark skin. If you haven't already subscribed, click the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and also turn on your notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos. So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you all the products I'm going to be using. Do not miss a thing. Sit back and watch. I'm starting to clean the face with the Garnier micellar water just to take off any makeup she already has and any dirt that may be hiding in her pores. Now go ahead to use your rose water to spray the face just to make you feel rejuvenated. Now I'm going to go ahead to set the face with the Model in a Bottle setting spray. You can use any one you already have. Now proceed to use the Milk Mattifying Primer to mattify her face because she's more on the oily side. Do not forget to use primers that are specifically for your skin type. If you're oily, this is one I highly recommend. Now I'm going to use the Becca primer for just the T-zone. Remember, the Becca is highly mattifying and sometimes can feel extremely dry. Do not forget that. Now I'm using the Huda Beauty foundation in chocolate mousse to apply all over the face. This foundation is a very full coverage foundation. It's one that if you already have a very flawless skin, you might want to be very careful with the quantity you use at this time, because if the product is a lot, it's going to feel cakey most likely. So yeah, just go ahead to use a little, and then a little would cover all your flaws. So I'm using this brush from Morphe. I'll list everything in the description below so you can check them out if you want to get any of the stuff I'm using in this video. Now take your time with this process. Take note of the fact that I'm not taking my brush all over the entire face. I'm going to a specific direction, and now using a damp beauty sponge to dab the product into the skin. Do not rub, do not brush, just keep tapping and tapping and tapping. The more you tap, the more the product sits in and the more flawless the skin would feel. This is exactly how your foundation should be looking at this time. If you're having any patches, it's most likely because you didn't do a good application. You might want to just touch up with your brush and then your beauty sponge. This is exactly how your foundation should look after application. Now after this, you're going to go on to highlight and contour, and I'm using the NARS in Walnut and then the Fenty Beauty in 493. So I'm going to highlight first with the walnut under the eyes, very little quantity. Can take note of the fact that I'm not applying too much. Just highlight the areas of the face you want more attention to be on, right? So I'm basically highlighting the chin, the middle of the nose, under eyes, and then the edges of the eyes. And then sometimes I also do the forehead, which is the temple. So it's very important to note that wherever you put the brighter concealer, there is more attention there. Wherever you put the darker concealer, those parts can tend to feel like or look like they have shadows. If you have missed any of my contour videos, you need to see the detailed one, which I'll link up above. So just use your beauty sponge again to tap all the product in. Ensure that the part you're using to tap the light part is specifically for the highlight, and then the part of the beauty sponge you're using for the dark one is specifically for the contour. Or better still, use two different beauty sponge if you're not sure how to manage one. So yeah, I'm using the same one to just tap the product in, and I'm just going to once I've done that and I feel like everywhere looks really well blended, I'm going to go ahead to apply the contour, starting from the cheeks to the center beside the nose, just in between the two eyes, and then the cheeks, and then just a little quantity around the forehead because I want to give the illusion of a longer face. This is highly dependent on the person's face shape. It's not something you will see me do on every single person seated on my chair. So I contour the face based on face shape and what I'm trying to achieve. There is no one size fits all when it comes to contouring and highlighting. This is something that a lot of people miss because a lot of people think it's the same for everyone. While some things may be the same, like the nose, under eye, and then the cheeks, the parts of the edges of the face, like the forehead area, like I did today, the chin area, and some other parts may be highly dependent on the person's face shape and what exactly you're trying to achieve. So once you've done that, use a clean part of the beauty sponge to just cover up any patches you may see. Ensure that you're turning the beauty sponge to ensure you're not packing products from the dark one to the light one. This is where a lot of people miss the mark, because when you have products that are dark mixed with the in the beauty sponge to the light place, is going to be all messed up. Now using the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, this is one I definitely love and highly recommend, in the shade tan, to set the highlighted areas, not the contoured areas. So use it to set the highlighted areas to prep that area for the setting powder. This is basically what helps to give you that very flawless finish. So yeah, at this point the face is already ready to receive the setting powder. Now I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Deep Peach, and just a little quantity, enough to stay on the face till the end of the entire process, just in case I have fallout from eyeshadow and all of that, so it doesn't ruin my skin work. So put it under the eyes, put it under the other eye, and here you have it. You can go ahead to do your brows and the rest of the face. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, give me the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so, and turn on your notification bell, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Do have a good time. Bye.